Hello, this is a follow-up of the video that I posted last week on fretboard navigation. This video shows some exercises that you can use in your practice regime to help you strengthen your scales and your fretboard memorization at the same time. For this exercise I'll be using a major scale, starting on G and working my way up chromatically back up to G. So basically I'll be going from G, A flat, A, B flat, B, C, D flat, D, E flat, E, F, G flat, G. So the scale I'll be using is this major scale. I'm not using a straightforward major scale like this. I'll be using this pattern. So I'll slow it down so you can see what the pattern is. The reason I'm using that pattern is because at the moment my root note started off on the E string. When I'll be moving around the neck, my root pattern for each of those scales will be starting on a different string. And if you encounter the D string with this pattern, your fingering changes, so it takes you out of your comfort zone. So it's useful for that particular reason. So like I said before, this will actually help you learn your scales. Well, in this particular case I'm using the major scale, but you can use other scales, can use minors, can even use diminished if you want to, but that repeats itself on the every third rotation, so because of inversions. But on your majors and your minor scales, this is a very useful exercise. Okay, so I'll just do it straight up with the root starting on the E, on the top string. So this is what it will sound like. Okay, now when you're moving up, when you're moving around the neck, obviously if you looked at the video last week, you'll know that the patterns I use is 7 up, 5 down, 7 up, 5 down. So I'm going to use that sort of technique to do it this time. Movement in these pieces, so obviously the possibilities of making mistakes are inevitable, but it's really good exercises because of the movement and because of you're playing scales over many parts of the fretboard. It strengthens your scales. You're playing the scales, and it really improves your memorization of the fretboard. Well, it does for me anyway. That's all there is for me for today. I'll be posting some new YouTube tips in the future. So until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.